maybe he comes back later. We'll see. We'll see. No, I doubt that. Another firework just launched. Very, very strange. I'm also frankly not used to Memorial Day being this early. Usually, my birthday is like the 30th of May. So I am used to Memorial Day being roughly around my birthday. I guess technically that still is, but this feels like super early for Memorial Day. I do apologize if that is coming through in the audio, but there is literally nothing I can do about that because it is too hot to be gaming with the windows closed. And I do not want to put the AC on because it's only for a few hours. And electricity costs money. Time to cluck our way to victory. Smash. Smash. Keep smashing. I guess people just put fireworks out for any old occasion. Maybe I should keep my mouth shut because in Delaware, fireworks are illegal. So whoever is doing it is technically doing a naughty, but it's already out there. So it is what it is. But technically, it's a big no-no. Alright, let's see where this goes. Okay, these is grav and anti-grav. What's here? All right. Oh, that's how I get up. I just have the clicker. Who are you? We already missed a bot? Wow. Anti-grav. Oh, this might be like a wipeout dude. That might be a wipeout dude. Get out of here, fool. You don't belong here. Who do you think you are? I am. Right? That's you saved. Yeah, these must be Wipeout dudes. Because Gran Turismo is a little too realistic for this type of racing game. Okay. You made your point. That's how you get him. That's how you get him. That's the way you do it. This is a cool little level design. Get out of here, fool. Oh my god, they're abducting cows. They're abducting space cows. We're gonna milk them for all they're worth. What an utterly absurd notion. Alright, now give me my next... Okay, what is this? Okay. Okay! Little mini challenge. Alright, and get out of you. You know, the first time I played this level, I was listening to, Behind the Bastards. If you have not seen that, it's a pretty good podcast that kind of describes some of the, like, lesser known and lesser appreciated villains in, our history. And they talked about, like, I forget the exact company that did it, but there was, like, this one company that was, like, ruining this 50-year-old suburban white couple's lives because the wife gave them a poor review and they never got over it. It's a very interesting listen. Just like of astounding corporate malfeasance. If you haven't seen Behind the Bastards, actually, I think it is worth listening to. I don't do it like always, but I check, like, look at the subjects, and if there's an interesting one on tap, I will I'll go ahead and listen to it. Oh, we missed a few Astro Bots in this level. Oh, I see how. I see how. The fuck are we doing with these fireworks, dude? Come on. What are we doing here? Pretty easy enemies to kill. Now where do you lead? To our last puzzle piece. So that first one is probably the one we were missing. It is still completely insane to me that people are launching fireworks today. People will take any reason to shoot fireworks, I guess. Any reason at all. Alright, time to fight this UFO, man. I think we have a way of reaching him. Get out of here. That's 2. Oh, boo! I boo that! I got killed by a hair. Get out of here. Don't you laugh at me. Don't you laugh at me! Alright. Got you. Miyamoto Rule 3 going, applying once again. I missed a lot of Astro Bots. We're gonna do a big redo of this level. But that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Got it. Got him. We're gonna have our 4th boss and our 5th boss and our 5th cameo level afterwards. And I think the finale is right after this. Of course, we're gonna do 100%, so even when we finish the game, we're still gonna go back and do all the levels. But for now, let's see who the boss is. Alright. And the gimmick for this boss is going to be the shell. We're gonna use the iron sphere to win this boss fight. Let's get out of here. You get out of here too. Boing. Boing. Alright, now who are we? Come on, let's get to the fight already. I'm here for some carnage. For some violence. Fight me. Falcon McFly. Like from, oh. I almost fucked that up. Yeah, this is, Falcon McFly from Back to the Future. Get out of here. Phase 2, baby. Oops. We got some more lives, though, so it's fine. Fuck off. Alright, time to go for your head, boy. Away you go. One more and we should do it. Oh, whoops. That's fine. Okay. And rule of threes, baby. K.O. V for victory. Now, who are we saving? It's Aloy from Horizon! I'm pretty sure we did in fact do exactly that. Punch his brain out until it exploded. Now it's time for another cameo level. I don't have a whole lot to say about the choice of Horizon Zero Dawn as one of the cameo levels. It is perhaps one of the safest ones that Sony could do aside from Uncharted. Especially since, like, Horizon is, like, one of the big properties. Despite only having 2 games under it. Like, no, I guess 3 with the include the VR title. Under its belt. Gotcha. We got there this time. I kind of wish they had chosen more esoteric, or like, maybe even a couple more nostalgic franchises other than Horizon, but Horizon is a perfectly fine and safe choice for doing one of these cameos, especially since you already have like the built-in mechanics of the bow. It's a perfectly safe. And the Verizon, as we know from Lego Horizon, we know that these designs are a little easier to cutify than a lot of the other things that they could use. Though I will say, yeah, you need the red hair to... Exactly. You need the red hair to hide in the red flower beds, of course. I guess the weird thing is that you start off with Ape Escape. And Ape Escape is, like, kind of a pull as the first cameo level. Because there hasn't been a whole lot of, like, Ape Escape motion in the past couple of years. past couple of decades. Ape Escape was like a 90s era PS1 game. Like old school PS1. And so it kind of sets you up to expect more of those kinds of like fringy, like less used PS1 era titles for the cameos. And then almost every one of them afterwards is a like a prestige Sony game. Like I guess Loco Roco is the other exception. Like I guess 2 out of 5 ain't bad. But Horizon, Uncharted, and God of War are all so safe that I don't find them particularly interesting to use as like inspirations for cameo levels. Like, I think a medieval level themed Astro Bot level would be fucking cool. Like medieval, like the PS1 era game. Spelled E-V-I-L, not E-V-A-L. Medieval, not medieval. But like, I'm one of the 6 people on Earth who remember that game fondly, so I that's just my cross to bear. I bear the cross of medieval, so the rest of you don't have to. And honestly, if you're gonna use God of War in a nostalgic context, it was odd for them to use God of War, the Norse games with Atreus, rather than like the classic ones of Kratos versus the Greek gods. That was certainly a choice. And I don't know if it's one I would have also made. And I'm not like mad about it. These are prestige Sony properties, like Horizon, Uncharted, and the new God of War are all like games that have had heavy investments poured into them by higher ups at PlayStation. They're recognizable in a way that many others aren't. But that is also what makes them like less interesting to lampoon and cameo, because we've had the Horizon cameo because of the Lego games. So that's like an immediate one. Uncharted doesn't get like lampooned a lot. So maybe like that's like an exception. But also, Uncharted is kind of like a send up to like that genre of film and of the Tomb Raider games. So it's already kind of like referencing stuff just by the virtue of what it's chosen to be. I don't know. I don't really have like a concrete thought about this. Because I like Horizon. Well, I liked Horizon. I'm a little less fond of the second game than I was the first game. Because I think the first game is stronger because it's more condensed. I find that open world bloat is something I'm starting to have like a very big problem with. in modern day. Like, having recently played Assassin's Creed Shadows, I promise you that game didn't need to be anywhere near as big as it is. I promise you it would have been fine had it been 30 or like even 50 if I was being charitable hours, as opposed to being like a 100-hour open world epoch in the classical sense of the word. And so as these prestige games that Sony puts out start veering closer and closer to those big epochs, yes. Like, okay, shoot you. As they get closer and closer to those like really ultra wide, ultra big games, I start to lose interest in them. Like, I am at a point where I am unlikely to buy a future Assassin's Creed game. For the simple fact that they're too big and they don't want to focus on the things I want to focus on. This was especially, like... This was especially noticeable for me after going back to play the previous Assassin's Creed games. Like, the old school AC1 and AC2. Because those games are much more contained. Assassin's Creed 1 is the best one of those games, and it's not even close. It is... As much as I love my Ezio, oh boy, Assassin's Creed 1 is the best of those games because it is the most focused of all of them. They are. It is so focused, and I am finding myself more and more engaged with those focused games than I am these like sprawling, multi-hour, filler-packed. That's a good word for that. It's a good word, like it's filler games. Like they're games that where like you're playing them more to have something to do while you listen to a podcast than you are to actually like engage with the game itself. And I have like plenty of like, if I want to listen to a podcast, I can play some Magic Arena. There's a little set piece finale. Oh, I missed the glowing exhaust tank. Get fucked, boy. Damn it. Missed one. Oh, well, these are pretty easy to shoot out of the sky. Oh! You need to stop talking. I get myself in trouble when I keep talking like this. Alright, 2 more exhausts on this side. Come on, man! Damn it! This is, honestly, this isn't tough. This is fine. There we go. That should be the last of them. This should be victory. That should be victory. Ding, ding, ding! Yeah. At this point, I associate Horizon with with bloat, which makes me less likely to engage with it in the future. Oh, you jumped me. Goodbye, Buttercup. Get out of my game. Oh, that's my PS5 covers. You gotta shoot them. We got our covers for our PS5. At least we're done with this level, so we're gonna go back to it.